And welcome to the live stream, everybody. We were planning on making a third video today, and it's just not happening. I mean, the same software that we used this morning to make a perfectly normal video, same way you'd expect it to always look, worked just fine. This afternoon, mysteriously stopped working. It's not because of updates. We have no idea what the technical difficulty is this time. It's always something. And so we are going dark. If you see nothing coming out of the YouTube channel in the next month, be not surprised because I'm just sick of the software and I could really care less. So if you're not a patron, expect to see absolutely nothing coming out of our channel unless it's information that our patrons share with you directly because we're just going dark. So don't be surprised when you see no content because I'm just sick of the software. I mean, it's the software around the world these days is about equivalent to Google software, and it just the software is just a joke. So I'm so sick of dealing with it. I mean, I used to write code back in the 80s and 90s and even the 2000s a little bit. And man, oh man, it is such a disaster out there that it's anybody whoever's releasing the program code and calling this stuff software and anything besides spyware, people are just pathetic. It's I don't know what's going on with the software, but I'm not gonna divulge what we use to make the videos every day because we're in the process of changing all that around, switching back to a live format. Of course, I'm not in a format right now where I can do a screen share or do a proper multimedia presentation. I'm not going to talk about any of the articles that I was going to discuss. I guess maybe I should actually just do it this way and just read from a screen and not show you any visuals, as there are various pros and cons to any of these different things. If you notice my voice sounds all shattered, that would be because of rage inspired yelling. So, the good news is we've fixed up the website and there are more features already on there now at smashomash.org, which will redirect you to smashomash.com. And so look for some changes coming through with that, despite us not making the content that we would like to make, as there are no less than a dozen articles that we'd like to cover. And we ran into problems not only with the recording software, but also the browser. So, yeah, it's two steps forward and one step back, I guess. Anyway, uh, do you have any questions or comments? Please type them in because I see we've got a couple of viewers here. So if there's any Tori Woodall states everything is getting shittier. I guess when it comes to software, yeah. So we're gonna do our best and succeed in making everything better, despite so much, shall we say, brown colored code on the on the internet right now. Um, Man, oh man. Fortunately, I didn't break my hand by punching anything, and it's what else besides software is getting shitty, Tori? I think there's a lot of shitty stuff out there. Maybe we'll just keep this live stream going, and I guess that's what I'll do. I'll talk about the articles I was going to talk about without even referring to any kind of screen capture software or anything like that. That's what I'll do. I'll just do the video with a beat up voice and with no visuals. I'll endeavor to turn the computer back on, and I'm sure it'll work out perfectly. It won't be a complete disaster. As I've now shut the PC down entirely. And so let's see if we can get this to look like the view you see on the, there you go. That's similar to the view you'll see on the regular space weather videos, or up here in the lower right hand corner. Let's see if we can boot this machine up and get it to do something useful. Oh, there are some interesting stories, let me tell you. Without visuals, I don't know what to tell you, though, other than I'll have to put my phone on a tripod, first of all. But I'll have to I'll have to grab the tripod and point it at the screen. Here, I'll give you visuals the guerrilla style way. Lights out! Guerrilla radio! All right, here we go. Please leave a comment if you think you can figure out my password by listening to me typing. We screwed around with every possible thing to get this screen capture software to work correctly. It's just not working today. I don't know what's up with it, but it's more shattered. It's more shattered than my voice. Let's just say that. Holy crap, I can barely even click on stuff. You hear me clicking? There, check it out. This is what it looks like trying to click on shit. Yeah, wow, that's great. All right. So that was the amount of effort it took for me to simply switch my screen resolution. I don't know what the hell is going on with it. Bringing up Task Manager now. Ready to start shutting stuff down. It looks like I have 90 instances of Brave open, and it didn't even restore my tabs once again. So I've wasted at least 3 hours now just simply opening tabs. Oh, what is going on with that? Dude, that browser is busted. Sorry, Brave. It's time to switch to DuckDuckGo browser. I've heard things. Brave, you are out of here. See ya. Man, oh man. Expect to see your PC crash sometime soon. Oh boy. This is not a hardware issue, folks. And I am now currently filming on the same device that I would need to look up the tabs that I just had open. So I have no fucking idea. There's been so much data loss that I just resigned to say, fuck this. I think I'll have to set this video to private shortly after I shoot it. So, hey, everybody, thanks for tuning into the live stream. It's not over yet, as I have more ranting to do, but man, oh man. I found myself quagmired in nonsense and junkware. So I'm going to my history now, as I'll be able to restore my tabs through my history, despite the junkware not doing its job and reopening the tabs. Man, this is I cannot even click. See that? The cursor is over the fucking button. There, it clicked. It clicked. It only took 43 tries that time. So I don't know. Brave, hey, Brave, fix your browser. Brave.com. Man, oh man. I've been endorsing I've been endorsing Brave browser for months, and it is just shattered. There's some issue with restoring tabs. I don't know what happened, but I had to have two windows open to store all my bookmarks to do the videos for you folks. And both of those browsers closed and did not reopen. So literally all those tabs that I have open for the space weather videos, as well as about 24 other stories I had open, and it's all gone, folks. So plus I've tried 47 times. I didn't really count the takes, but I've been trying to record repeatedly using the standard yeah, really, it is time to go for a bike ride. Yeah, but in any case, it's all good. It's all good. My voice is shattered. It'll be recovered in a couple hours. And yeah, so I'm just going to go to my history, and I'm going to go through all the stories that I was going to talk about in the first place. And hey, look on the bright side. Now it's live streamed. I don't have to process the video. Everybody can just chat in real time. Isn't that special? So first of all, check out your smAsho.org, as we did a little bit of work on that one today. You will see at the top of the screen, you'll see now links to Patreon, PayPal, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, Minds, and BitChute. And there will be more to come soon, but at least we've got all the links there now, as well as a lovely slideshow in the background. Also, look for shirts coming out, because that's going to be a thing. They're going to say 3C405, which is Cygnus A, the radio galaxy. And also, if you'd like to donate to the cause, paypal.me/smashomash is where to do it. Or smashomash@gmail.com if you prefer the email address route. You're going to see an interesting article today in the Science Wire. There will be a story about when a black hole eats a star, which is really just a revisiting of an old story. Now, let's talk about the phys.org article. And if you go to the phys.org's Earth section, if you understand real atmospheric physics, you'll be less than amused by phys.org's Earth tab. So if you go to phys.org, at the top, there's a header up there. Right underneath the header, there's a bar. And if you click Earth, you will see nonsense articles. Let me read a quote for you. Phys.org's A CERN for a Climate Change. Let me read a quote. Now that the causes of global warming are settled, and the imperative that this places on reducing carbon emissions are clear, climate science is facing new challenges. For instance, as Martotske et al. 2017 point out, the need to understand the habitability of the planet and the ability of human populations to be resilient to the extremes of weather and climate that may accompany future warming. Now, let's go back there. Now that the causes of global warming are settled, and the imperative that this places on reducing carbon emissions are clear, indicating that, hey, folks, the science is settled. Nothing to see here. Now let's figure out what to do next. Guess what their answer is to do next? Let me read another quote. By comparison, the new particle colliders or space telescopes the amount needed may be around $100 million per year, which is very modest, according to whatever scientist seeking funding stated this. It's yeah. Apparently, this is to write more bad code to inform us why it is that our carbon emissions are making the planet hotter. Now, there are some folks studying the sun, and this is a good thing. It's an international team, and I'm clicking a lot of times, and it's almost even working. All right, man. It is about time to end this live stream and then throw this computer out of a second-story window. You'll never find the address. You'll never find the address. And by the way, we're located in Vostok, Antarctica. Vostok Station, Antarctica. That's the official location. And at the end of the space weather videos, when you see me do this, that's because I'm headed down the trap door. And I won't do that at the end of the live stream because I've got the phone on a tripod over here. But we are out. The software woes aren't gonna accomplish much besides annoy me for a while. And what's going to happen right after I end this live stream is something that would happen in the clutches of Heat Miser, as the software is about to melt in my clutch when it gets uninstalled. And that's why I'm wearing Heat Miser's hat. If you'd like to buy one of these, it's available absolutely nowhere. And I have no idea where I got it from. But in any case, remember, folks, stare at the software, and if it's spying on you, look into the mirror. If the mirror is looking back, be afraid. Be very afraid. And since it'll never be now again, may the junkware be underneath your boot and the Neo-Renaissance remaining at hand.